This is the newly released Ghost of Yōtei official release trailer in 4K on IGN, which for some reason IGN gets exclusive access to these trailers. Because I was looking at it, like trying to find the Sony one. I couldn't. It's on IGN. It was released 12 hours ago, 50,000 views or so, 1,800 likes to 219 dislikes, which is an okay ratio, but still somewhat concerning. Let me react to this. This is Ghost of Yōtei. I always say Yōtei. Hell if I know how to say it. And honestly, with how woke the development team strikes me, I got to be honest. I love Ghost of Tsushima. Those of you who've been watching me for a while know that. So when I first heard about this, I was super hyped until I found out about Erika Ishii, and I was just like, yeah, I got other games. But we'll see. We'll see. We'll try to give it a fair shake. See what they do.
Unreal.
All right, we got mix of gameplay and in-game cinematics. Okay, we got some gameplay.
A wandering spirit seeking vengeance.
Who are you? I thought we killed your whole family.
The snake.
I gotta be honest, I'm already getting a very strong girl boss vibe from this, which is, it's like a massive turnoff. It's a massive turnoff. The way to do a girl lead character correct in an action adventure game is to make it more underhanded, where you can't make her be like freaking Wonder Woman that's just a human with just perfect with everything. It's like that doesn't, it's not believable. It's not believable, like right out of the gate. But
The Oni. The Kitsune. The spider. The dragon. Lord.
the graphics look incredible. Like credit where it's due, at least for the cutscenes.
Saito.
What are we going to do with this one, Saito? I'm sorry. It came to this, little wolf.
Luke Voss says the girl boss has gotten so stale, which I agree with, by the way. I think it's just kind of, I don't think comical is the right word. It's just kind of, it's just funny how it works out with gaming because it takes so long to develop a game that they create a game in the environment of the current year without thinking of how it will be affected by the future, because it takes typically for a game like this minimum 4 years, like bare minimum 4 years, but we're talking more like 5-6 years for the game to come out. This one I believe is around 5 years, but I also heard that this game was initially supposed to be some sort of like quasi add-on to Tsushima, and then while they were building it they decided to just break it off and create its own game. So there are some concerns I have about the length of the game as well, but again, this is all just speculation right now.
Situ Rainu. Why do you always call me that? It means one who is
Oh, she totally screwed up her makeup. She needed a mirror. Damn.
easily lost in the hunt.
I got like honestly, the graphics are spectacular. They really are. It's just not believable. So we have this scrawny little girl with these samurai swords that are taking on these dudes, just slicing and dicing them, beating the shit out of them. I mean, I don't know. For some reason, it worked with Kill Bill, and I never questioned it. But with this, I'm just like, it's trying to be Kill Bill. It's just not. It's just not working. Here's some actual gameplay in the last like 8 seconds.
Have to go home. Back where all this started.
All right, so we got a release date, October 2nd, 2025. I gotta be honest, guys, and this is gonna be painful to say from coming from someone that is a massive Ghost of Tsushima fan. Like I've said it before, Ghost of Tsushima is in my top 25 games of all time, easily, and probably higher than that. Might be in the top 20, like, which is saying something. As much as people want to take me down for not playing games, I've played a lot of games in my life, and to say it's in the top 20 or 25, which I need to list out at some point, is giving some pretty high praise on a game. And when I heard that Ghost of Yōtei was going to be coming out, I like lit up. I was like, yes, I was so hyped, so hyped. And I watched the initial trailer for it, and I was just like, okay, it's a girl boss. Okay, you know what? Let's not judge. Let's not be too hasty on this. And then after that trailer came out, turns out we find out more about the actress of Erika Ishii and how she is an activist and into a lot of that weird cult-like stuff that all those nose ring mafia people do, and blocks everyone on X. And I'm just like, okay, this is someone that I'm not wanting to support. I don't want to further their cause. I don't want to be someone propelling them up. And when I saw that, my heart sank because I was genuinely hyped. I mean, I know I'm not alone, by the way. I feel like I'm speaking for a lot of people when I say this. Like, I was genuinely hyped for it. And then when this happened, I was just like, okay. And then watching this trailer, I'm like, you know what? Again, graphics are awesome. Graphics are great. I'm not going to try to knock the graphics. But I think part of the problem is with Ghost of Tsushima, it was heavily based upon the storyline. I fell in love with the storyline of Jin Sakai, and everything that he went through in that game was amazing. And I couldn't wait to pick up the controller to find out where the adventure went next and to get further in the game. And seeing this, I'm just like, I don't have that same vibe. I just don't. And then you look at Sucker Punch and the people that work there now. It's a shell of the organization that it was back when Ghost of Tsushima was being created. And you put that all together, and you just gotta be like, I mean, come on. You know, I had to give Jin Sakai a few seconds, which, oh, by the way, finding out that the guy who played Jin is also a hardcore Wookiee was very disheartening as well. I'm like, holy crap. Is it part of the process of getting into the industry where they need to make sure you check that box of being a hardcore Wookiee when it comes to this stuff? Because holy crap, I can't with these people. The world is changing and they are being left behind, and they can cry and try to cancel people all they want. But the reality is we're winning and we're going to keep winning. As far as Ghost of Yōtei, I think the game will do okay. I do not think it will reach anywhere close to the numbers of Ghost of Tsushima. I almost look at this as like a God of War and a Ragnarok situation, or a Spider-Man and a Spider-Man 2 situation, where it will still do good. I'm not going to say it's not going to sell, but I think the numbers will be somewhere around half of the numbers of Ghost of Tsushima. And honestly, in a weird way, I'm almost more curious about the numbers and how well this game does than I am about the game itself right now. But again, that can change. But the more I see of it, the more it just reinforces everything I had concerned about going into it. But anyways, I'll leave it there.